Today marks 1 week of my 30-day Beach Bod series for my first ever model shoot that's happening at the end of October. And y'all, today I want to talk about discipline. It's very easy to subscribe to the stereotypes that people hear about models or people who are just skinny in general. I've been skinny my entire life, and I am not new to people telling me that I should eat a burger or asking if I ever eat anything at all. But what people never really remember is that modeling is a chosen career path, and they're not doing anything that they don't want to do. And if they don't want to do it, then they can always quit, or they can find another career path that aligns with them. Because while I have been doing those things, like being very mindful of what I eat or being careful about the amount of carbohydrates that I'm consuming, I also have to be really mindful of the other things that I consume, like alcohol, or having to say no to things that I would normally say yes to. For example, this Saturday was a pop-in weekend in Atlanta. There was so much going on, so many activities, events, sporting events, concerts, the works. And I am a hot girl through and through, y'all. I love to be outside. I love to go to the clubs, to the bars. I love to drink. I love a shot. But one of the things that I really want to focus on is being more mindful of what I'm putting into my body, and also diminishing the amount of bloating that I see in my body. I don't want to be in this shoot and have a puffy face, and I honestly want to know what my body looks like if I were to prioritize health, because that's not something that I've ever really done before. I have a very high metabolism, so I've always eaten whatever I want. So being mindful of my lifestyle means getting to sleep at a better time, not consuming alcohol, not going out to the clubs even though everybody is outside on a Friday and a Saturday, and getting a turkey burger instead of a beef burger. But don't get it wrong, you guys. Those are all things that I wanted to do, things that I was happy doing. And that is something that I really had to face today. In fact, I was even invited out this weekend by my sister. She was going to a birthday party for one of her friends, and I knew that there was going to be alcohol there. And I'm the type that I don't want to go somewhere and be the only person not buying something. I want to feel included, and I love a good cocktail. Being disciplined to me meant not going, because I know if I put myself in a situation like that, I'm probably going to have a harder time making the decision that I know is right for me. Because going out that night would have meant not getting good sleep and also consuming alcohol, which are two of the things that I'm actively trying to work against. Now, I'm not saying that this is a lifestyle that I'm going to try and maintain long term. I don't know. This is just my 30-day challenge, but I do know that for these 30 days, I want to practice discipline, and that means making promises to myself, but also being able to keep them. I do have a little bit of more responsibility on my plate. I do have these 2 kittens that I rescued, so I have to be very mindful of being home in a decent time, feeding them on a schedule, and I think that this is probably a challenge that God gave to me intentionally, because it's going to make me very aware of when I'm going to sleep, when I'm waking up, and managing my money better, because I do have 2 extra expenses right now, and their names are Shadow and Echo. But y'all, I love challenges like this, and this is why I love the 75 hard so much, which I did at the end of last year into the beginning of the year. It's not just about seeing the physical changes in my body, it's about seeing the changes in my mentality and just growing in my mind. And if I learned all this in 7 days, I'm so excited to see what God can teach me in an entire 30 days. Go ahead and follow me for day 8 tomorrow. Love y'all. Mwah.